All right, who wants to mess around with some Xeon stuff?
I do.
Me too. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. So today on the bench, we've got just a cheap eBay find. We've got an X99 mining board. We've got a Xeon 2630 V3. Yep. We got some. We got 32 gigs of some DDR4 ECC RAM. This came with a Quadro, and I just threw a network card in just for something to do. So what we're thinking is, can you upgrade this to actually make it usable? So I think what we'll do first is we're gonna fire up a couple of games. We'll use MSI Afterburner to look at some stats, and then let's just upgrade the crap out of this and see what happens.
See if it gets any better.
Yeah, exactly. Stick around and let's have a look. Okay, so we have DayZ running, and we've got it on like the poorest settings possible. This is 1080p. Yeah, let's just let's see how bad this is going to be.
It's bad.
What do we got? 51 frames per second on poor at 1080p. You know, the funny thing is, the frame pacing actually doesn't look that bad.
It feels terrible.
Its response time is horrible. It's like, we just spiked at 20 milliseconds there. So what are we running at here? GPU's at 100%. CPU is just cruise along at 22%. Using 8,600 megabytes of RAM. Okay, let's just put this on extreme just for something to do, just because it might be funny.
All the way to extreme.
Extreme. Hey? Let's have a look. Okay, there you go.
All right. 10 frames per second. Oh,
it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Okay, so yeah, look at the frame pacing chart. Look, it's 90 milliseconds, 102 milliseconds. Or the frame time, not frame pacing. But I guess it is pacing technically, right? Yeah. Okay, so let's just suffice to say, when you buy a Xeon that comes with a P400 Quadro and some ECC RAM, it's not.
You can't do it.
You can't do it. It's not gameable.
You can't game on it.
No. Okay.
Not even on the lowest.
Yeah. Settings. Should we fire up some? Let's fire up some
GTA.
GTA 5.
All right.
Okay. So.
Not good. This is GTA 5 normal settings. 1080p, 26 frames per second. Frame time is terrible.
Yeah, the frame time is terrible. Let's see what happens when we go outside. Yeah, it went down a little bit. So I would say that on ECC RAM and a P400, it's not really a good experience.
You can't game.
Yeah, no. I think if we had some like old games,
like Counter-Strike,
I wonder what Counter-Strike would do on this. But yeah, okay. So what do you want to do? You think we should upgrade now? And
yeah, we should move on to the upgrade.
Okay, so here we go. What we're going to do, we've got a RTX 2070. We've got some DDR4 3600. It's going to be a 16 gig kit, and yeah, let's just slap it in this system and just see what kind of difference it makes.
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it up.
All right. Well, we're back, and 2070, and we're getting poor settings, 180 frames per second.
Yep, 2070 and the 16 gigs of DDR4 3600 RAM.
Right. Yes.
And we're looking like 38% GPU utilization. That's nothing.
That is nothing.
20% CPU. Look at the frame time. It's just that. And only 3.5, 4.8, whatever milliseconds. What did we hit max in the other one? 120?
120.
Yeah.
Let's go to extreme.
Okay, 1080p extreme.
Not bad.
Yeah, so we just lost half our frames per second, but still.
That's fine.
Yeah, we're still so frame time has jumped up, but not I don't consider that bad.
No, and GPU utilization is 100%.
GPU is now at 100%, yeah. So that's not bad for a what are we looking at now? 10, 11-year-old CPU?
Yeah, it would be.
Yeah, I think it was like 2012, 2013 or whatever that CPU was released.
Yeah.
And it's still an 8/4/16 thread, but the 20s, I think the 2070, obviously, there's no way it wouldn't help. But that non-ECC RAM on an X79 board, I think, is definitely, and actually, this is a mining board. It doesn't even have a way to set XMP.
No, it doesn't.
So we're just running at whatever the RAM runs at natively.
So that'd be 2133, I think it is for DDR4.
Let's try some
GTA.
Let's try some GTA 5 and just see how that looks. Okay, so what are we looking at? 100 in the 120s inside. Yeah, you did good.
I did good.
So we're only at 41% utilization in our GPU usage. Is there maybe we can crank up some settings?
Let's take a peek.
Okay, so we've got everything cranked, eh?
Everything's cranked.
Everything's maxed out. So it's weird because we definitely went. I think we went a little less frames per second, but look at our GPU utilization. It's still only 38%.
Yeah, let's just
how is that even
double check some settings here.
How is that even possible? But even still, look at that. Look at the frame time graph. It's still really, really low.
It is. It feels good.
Yeah.
Let's do some driving.
Although, actually, you know what? We are on 1080p gaming.
We'll change that in a second.
So we can actually we're actually on a 1440p monitor, so we can bump this up and just see. But because I mean, like, look, in the high 80s and low 90s FPS, gaming is fine. There's nothing wrong with that.
Well, let's see what happens when we go to 1440.
It'll make the game start over. Okay.
It did not make the game start over. There.
Okay, so GPU utilization is up. We didn't really lose a lot of FPS, did we?
It's still playable at 85.
Yeah, very playable at 85.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's.
I ruined my car. Oh. Yeah, totally playable.
Oh, wasted. Oh, you got some stars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I landed on.
Look at the cop. Okay, so there you have it. What's your verdict? I think that
It's good.
it's actually pretty good, isn't it?
It is.
Cheap eBay stuff, like $10 to $15 for that processor.
Yeah.
I mean, that mining board is a little bit of a premium because it was purpose built.
Yeah.
So I mean, whatever, that's like $120. But well, back when it was purchased, I don't know what it is now, but you can get X99 boards. They're not crazy money.
You can probably get them for under 100 now.
Yeah, probably. And then you know, again, like I realize that people that don't have stockpiles of junk like we do, might have to go out and buy some of this stuff. But I mean, you know,
if you're looking at a $600 budget, you could do it.
Yeah, you could totally do it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's our 2630 V3. That's a 8-core 16-thread part. The main board is, again, it's just some sort of generic mining board, so it doesn't actually
There's no brand.
Yeah, there's no brand on it, but it's still an X99 chipset. And of course we've got the 2070 in there rather than that P400. I think if you were going to do a budget build for a kid, or
even yourself, honestly,
even yourself, or perhaps you wanted to do like a quote console killer,
mm-hmm.
you know, and you could, now mind you, you can get consoles for like $300, but still, there's more you can do when you have a PC than when you have a console. So yeah, I guess that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking around. Go ahead and smash that like button if you think we're worthy, and definitely subscribe. And if you got something to say,
put in the comments,
good or bad, just head to the comments. We still answer everything. And we'll see you in the next one.
Yeah.